In this chapter, we have seen the different programming constructs. Different programming constructs are sequential constructs, selection constructs, and iteration construct. Different selection constructs are simple if statement, if else statement, then if else if and switch. In this class, we are discussing about if else if and switch. First, if else if. In if else if, we are checking more than one condition. Yeah, last class we have seen the if else statement. In if else statement, we are checking only one condition, but in if else if, we can check more than one condition. Say this is the general form of if else if statement. If condition 1, statement 1, else if. Else, then one space is there. In between else and if, one space is there. Else if, condition 2, statement 2, again else if, condition 3, statement 3, last else default statement. Means first it is checking the condition 1. If condition 1 is true, means statement 1 is executing. Condition 1 false means next condition is checking, that is condition 2. If condition 2 is true, means statement 2 is executing. And if condition 2 false, means it is checking the next condition, that is condition 3. If condition 3 true, means statement 3 is executing. Otherwise, default statement is executing. That is this else part. In else part, default statement, this else part is executing when all these conditions are wrong. If all these conditions are wrong, this else part will execute. This is the general form of if else if statement. See, this is the flowchart representation of if else if statement. For checking the condition, we are using this diamond box. That's why in if else if, we are checking more than one conditions. That is why here we are using more than one diamond boxes. See, in this first is expression if condition 1, that is if this condition 1 true, means which is the statement need to execute? Statement 1. Condition 1 false means need to check the next condition, that is condition 2. Then condition 2 true means statement 2 is executing. Then condition 2 false, then it is checking the next condition. If all these conditions are wrong, means it is executing the default statement. This is the flowchart representation of if else if statement. Then the fourth selection construct is switch statement. This switch is also known as multiple selection construct, because in switch also we are checking more than one conditions. Then see, this is the general form of switch statement. SWITCH, switch in bracket expression. Then one opening bracket is there, last closing bracket also there. Then case label 1, statement 1, break, case space is there. In between label 1 and case, one space is there. Case label 2, statement 2, then break, case label 3, statement 3, break, etc. Case label n, statement n, break, default statement, break. See, this is the general form of if switch statement. See here, this expression, we are checking this expression. If this expression is equal to label 1, which statement is executing? Statement 1 is executing. After that, break. Break means it is coming out of the loop. That is the statement after this switch. It is coming after this bracket. Break means it is exiting from this switch statement. after this statement 1, which is the statement need to execute? Which statement is there after this bracket? That statement will execute. That is the use of this break statement for exiting from this loop or exiting from this switch statement. Then case label 2 means if this expression is equal to label 2, statement 2 is executing and after that break. Then case label 3 means if expression is equal to label 3, statement 3 is executing after that break. Break means it is coming after this bracket. Then see, if this expression is not equal to label 1, it is not equal to label 2, it is not equal to label 3, it is not equal to label, that is all these conditions are wrong means it will execute the default statement. Okay. That is in switch we are checking more than one condition, just like if else if. Here if expression, if this label 1 is equal to expression, statement 1 will execute. Label 2 is equal to expression, statement 2 will execute. Label 3 is equal to expression, statement 3 is executing. Then all these conditions are wrong means this default statement will execute. So it will be more clear in this flowchart representation. See, this is the flowchart representation of switch statement. See, we are checking this expression. Is expression equal to label 1? Means, which is the statement will execute? Statement 1. Equal to label 2 means statement 2 is executing, etc. Equal to label n means statement n is executing. Default statement, default means all these conditions are wrong means this default statement will execute. This is the flowchart representation of switch statement. We can consider one example algorithm for switch statement. Write an algorithm to print the name of the day in a week depending on day number. What are all the name of the day in a week? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That is 1 means we need to print Sunday. 2 means Monday. According to that 7 means Saturday. Like that we need to print. Then if you are using if else if also we can write this algorithm. Here we are using the switch statement. See here, what is the input in this algorithm? We are giving the day number. Day number is the input. First step 1, start. Day number is the input. That day number here we are giving in switch. Here expression is equal to this day number. Okay, switch day number. Then case 1 means, what is the meaning of case 1? If this day number equal to 1, it is printing Sunday. Then break. Then day number equal to 2 means Monday, then break. Day number equal to 3 means Tuesday, then exiting from this switch. Day number equal to 4, Wednesday, 5, Thursday, 6, Friday, 7, Saturday. Then default, what is the default? That is, if this expression is not equal to, that is the day number is not equal to 1 to 7, then we can print it is an invalid day number. Default statement is invalid, print invalid day number. Then step 4, stop. That is, suppose day number equal to 5. That is, then here we are inputting 5. Then what is happening? Switch 5. Day number is 5. That is, which statement will execute? Say 5. Case 5 will execute. That is, print Thursday. It will print Thursday. Then break means It is coming after this bracket, that is after printing Thursday, stop. That is the use of this break statement for exiting from this loop. Yeah, now we have discussed all the selection construct. What are all the selection constructs? Simple if else simple if else, if, and switch statement. Then in this switch statement is also known as multiple selection construct. Then first simple if, then if else, then if else if, and switch.